but my back is all screwed up. My chiropractor is just like, okay, well your neck is straight up and it should bend forward, and your spine, regular spine is like this, sir. And I go, just call me Gary, don't call me sir. I just turned 50 and I'm feeling old enough. And she's like, your spine is like this, Gary. That's a normal spine. See how my hand goes up and down like that? I'm like, yeah. She's just like condescending me because I told her, don't call me sir. She wasn't. I didn't have a very good experience. And I go, yeah. What's mine do? She goes, yours does this. I go, that much? And she goes, look at it. And she had the X-rays. I'm like, and she goes, it's going to take a lot of sessions to straighten you up. And I go, I can't. No, I'm not coming in tomorrow. She goes, why? And then my lower back. She got to the problem, and a vertebrae was like turned. So she goes, your body is used to being out. You've been out for years. This just didn't happen overnight, And I go, okay. I am not saying it did. She goes, well, you're looking at me like it did. And I go, I'm just looking at you, ma'am. And she just went, oh, but she's younger, a lot younger than me, and she's pretty. And I didn't care. She was just kind of, I didn't really like her that much. She wasn't very professional, and she didn't make me feel at ease. And she puts me on this table, and she doesn't say what she's going to do. And I thought she was going to go, okay, lay down, face down on the table. So I did. And I thought she was going to say, okay, now can you turn your side and cross your leg over? That's what other chiropractors have done. Like 20 years ago was the last time I went. Instead, without any warning, she hits this lever and it makes this loud clapping noise, like wood clapping together really hard, like a couple 2x4s slapping together. The middle goes out and she pushes down on my back, and I never knew it was going to happen. And I'm like, ah! It was like my buddy in a movie theater. I actually screamed. And I felt the middle of my back crack, and my pelvis didn't do anything. She was, there you go. And I go, what the hell is this? And I go, I thought you were going to put me on my side, I thought you were going to adjust me by hand. She goes, oh, I could have done it that way. I said, well, give me the choice. I go, what is this primitive machine? And I said, is this just easier for you? Because it seems pretty easy to lower a lever and just drop my pelvis down and push down. I mean, that's your job. I said, it seems a little bit more. I said, is it that you're not strong enough? And she goes, I'm strong enough. She goes, I work on rugby players. And I go, yeah, they're pretty tough up here. I don't even know any rugby players up here. It's all football players, but whatever. She's got a rugby team she works on. But well, then why not work on me? If you can work on rugby players, ooh, those big rugby players. You can't work in Gary Hartford, a civilian? It was a bad experience, and I didn't come back. She did call me later, and just like, hey, twice. She gave me her cell phone number. And I thought, there's no way she likes me. And I'm right on that. There's no way. She's like, God, that guy stood up to me pretty heavily. Ooh, he's kind of cute. Him in that hat, ooh. And I'm sure that's not it. But it crossed my mind like for a half a second. Yeah, I never called her back. And I think she's worried because I kind of cut down that machine. I called it like from Stone Age. Called it primitive Stone Age. And I threw a Neanderthal somewhere in there. I can't remember what I said. Something about, where'd you buy this off of some Neanderthal? On sale? Something like that. And she didn't appreciate me at all. I think she wanted me to get me the hell out of there, but there was no people there. I was there for about an hour. She had to take x-rays, had to fill out paperwork, and she never, not one person came in. And it was just kind of it wasn't a good experience, and maybe she's really good with rugby players, but not with Gary Hartford. Let's take a commercial. We'll come back and we'll continue the show. You're watching the Gary Hartford Show.